You ever wonder why your legs refuse to grow no matter how many squats, lunges, or jump variations you hammer out? Here's the truth almost nobody wants to tell you: you might be training your legs without actually training your legs. Sounds crazy, right? But stay with me, because if your leg gains have been stuck for months, there's a very good chance you're making one of the top 3 mistakes that almost everyone in calisthenics makes. Let me ask you something. When you do bodyweight squats, do you ever feel the burn everywhere except your quads and glutes? Maybe your lower back takes over, or your knees feel weird, or you finish a set and think, why does this feel like cardio instead of strength training? If yes, then you're about to have a light bulb moment. Most people believe the problem is weak legs, but the real issue? Weak mechanics. It's like trying to build a skyscraper on a wobbly foundation. Doesn't matter how fancy the structure is, the whole thing shakes. Your legs don't grow because the wrong muscles are doing the work while the right ones stay asleep. And here's the craziest part. You might not even realize you're making the #1 mistake: letting your body cheat without your permission. Your hips shift, your heels rise, your torso collapses forward, and suddenly your leg workout turns into a random full-body wiggle dance that builds everything except the muscle you actually want. But don't worry, I'm not giving you the fix just yet. I want you to really picture your last leg session. Were your feet grounded? Was your core braced? Or were you just dropping and rising without any control? Think about it, because once you understand what's happening, the solution will feel ridiculously simple and insanely effective. Stick with me, because in the next part, I'm going to expose the first major reason your leg gains are stuck. And once you hear it, you'll never train the same way again. You ever look at your legs after months of training and think, why do my arms grow faster than my legs, even though I barely train them? It sounds ridiculous, but trust me, you're not alone. Here's the part nobody tells you. Most people fail at leg gains in calisthenics not because their legs are weak, but because their technique is lying to them. And it happens so subtly that you don't even notice it until someone finally points it out. Let's start with a harsh truth that might sting a little. You might be doing squats, lunges, pistol progressions, all these flashy movements, and still not giving your legs the stimulus they need to grow. Don't worry though, this is actually good news, because it means you can fix it. And once you fix it, your progress won't just improve, it'll explode. But I want to ask you something first. When you do squats, where do you feel it? Be honest. Do your quads light up like they're actually doing something? Do your glutes fire? Or do you feel it more in your lower back, your knees, or even your calves? Because if your legs weren't the ones screaming for mercy after your last session, then here's the light bulb moment. Your form is letting other muscles steal the work. Imagine this. You're trying to build a skyscraper. You have all the materials. You have the blueprint. You start building. But the foundation under the building is uneven. No matter how perfectly you stack each layer, the whole thing keeps wobbling. That's exactly what happens when your form is off. You're building strength on an unstable base. And when the base is unstable, your body cheats without your permission. It shifts weight to whatever muscles feel strongest in the moment. You think you're training legs? Your body is thinking, nah bro, we're using the lower back today. Or the knees. Or momentum. And momentum is the worst thief. It takes away the tension your muscles need to grow and replaces it with empty movement. Let me paint the picture even clearer. You start a squat. You drop too fast. Your knees shift forward. Your chest collapses. Your heels pop up just a little bit. Nothing dramatic, but just enough. Then you bounce out of the bottom, springing up like a pogo stick. It feels smooth, it feels easy, it feels like you're doing it right. But the truth? Your quads barely worked, your glutes barely activated. Most of the effort came from leverage and bounce, not muscle contraction. And here's the part that really surprises people. You might be training consistently, pushing yourself, sweating, doing high reps, trying different variations, and still making almost no progress because you're not controlling the movement where it matters most. I know what you're thinking. Okay, so what's the fix? Not yet. I don't want to just hand you the answer. I want you to understand what's actually going wrong first. Because once you feel the mistake, the fix becomes 10 times more effective. Let's go deeper. Think back to your last leg workout. Did your hips shift side to side during lunges? Did your knees slide inward a little under fatigue? Did your torso lean way forward to help you stand up? If you've ever wondered, why do my legs never feel isolated in calisthenics? Then this is exactly why. Your body loves shortcuts, and unless you're hyper-aware of your form, those shortcuts become your default technique. You know how some people say, I don't feel squats in my quads? That's not because squats don't work quads. It's because physics is working against them. They're letting angles, posture, and momentum take over. They're letting the body shift the load away from the muscles that should be doing the work. Here's a fun analogy. Think of your legs like employees in a company. Your quads and glutes are the ones who are supposed to be doing the big project. But your body, without telling you, reassigns most of the workload to the interns, the knees, the lower back, the ankles. The interns aren't meant to do the heavy work, but they try anyway. And the result is pain, frustration, and zero progress. But here's the good part. You can retrain your body. You can teach it to fire the right muscles, hold the right positions, and stop cheating. And once you do, you'll finally understand what effective reps actually feel like. So picture this. Your feet are planted into the ground like you're trying to grip the floor. Your core isn't just squeezed, it's braced, like someone's about to poke your stomach and you don't want to flinch. Your spine stays tall, your hips move back with intention, and your knees track in line instead of collapsing inward. You move slowly, with control, not letting anything wobble or shift. Now imagine that level of control on every rep. Suddenly your legs will feel things they've never felt before. Suddenly your quads will burn. Your glutes will actually activate. Your hamstrings will feel engaged instead of silent. This is where growth begins. This is where your training transforms from going through the motions to building real strength. But hold on, I'm not giving you the full correction yet, just a taste, because it's important that you build anticipation and awareness. When I reveal the first major reason you're failing at leg gains, it'll snap all of this together and make everything click. So here's what I want you to do until the next section. Visualize your form. Replay your last workout in your head. Did your body cheat? Did your technique drift when you got tired? Did momentum rob your reps? Because the moment you identify the mistake, you become ready for the fix. And in the next section, I'm going to expose reason first your leg gains are stuck. And I promise you, once you hear it, you'll never train your lower body the same way again. You ever finish a leg workout and think, why do my legs feel nothing but my lower back feels destroyed? Here's the truth almost no one wants to accept. You might be doing leg exercises without actually training your legs. Sounds impossible, but if your leg gains have been stuck for months, this is probably exactly what's happening. Let me ask you something. When you squat, do your quads and glutes burn with real tension? Or do you feel a bunch of pressure in your knees, a weird pulling in your hips, maybe your chest dropping forward? Because if your legs weren't the muscles crying for mercy, then here's your first light bulb moment. Your mechanics are sabotaging you. It's like trying to build a massive skyscraper on mud. You can stack bricks perfectly, but the whole thing shifts because the base is unstable. That's your body during most people's calisthenic leg work, wobbly, misaligned, and letting the wrong muscles take over. I want you to picture your last squat. You probably dropped down fast, bounced out of the bottom, and stood up using whatever momentum you could produce. It feels smooth, feels natural, but it also means your muscles didn't do the heavy lifting. Momentum did, and momentum never builds muscle. It only helps you finish reps that look good but do nothing. The crazy part? Your body cheats without asking. If your heels lift even a little, your quads lose tension. If your knees slide inward, your glutes shut off. If your torso leans forward, your lower back tries to take control. And you don't notice because you're just trying to finish the set. You know those people who say, squats don't work for me? They're not wrong. Their version of squats doesn't work. Their angles are off, their posture is off, their stability is off. It's not that the exercise is broken, it's that the execution is. Think of it like a team project. Your quads and glutes are the strong workers meant to handle the job. But because the setup is wrong, the workload gets dumped on the interns, the knees and lower back. Those muscles aren't designed to take that stress, but they try anyway, and the result is soreness, in all the wrong places and zero progress. But here's the good news. Your body can be retrained, and once it is, you'll feel the difference instantly. Imagine planting your feet like you're gripping the floor, keeping your spine tall, moving your hips with intention, controlling every centimeter of the descent and ascent. Suddenly your legs wake up. Suddenly the burn hits exactly where it should. Suddenly you'll think, oh, this is what a squat is supposed to feel like. But I'm not giving you the full fix yet. I want you to sit with this realization for a moment. Replay your last leg session in your head. Did you rush? Did your knees wobble? Did your torso lean? Did your heels lift? Did momentum save the rep instead of muscle? Because once you recognize the mistake, the solution becomes powerful. And in the next section, I'm going to reveal the first major reason your leg gains are stuck. And when you hear it, everything you've been struggling with will suddenly make sense.